haunches, haunchy haunches. So you don't need a massive chopper to separate the haunches from the carcass and then split the haunches. You can do it all with a knife and a little bit of brute force. Bone is surprisingly hard. So all I'm doing is cutting soft tissue. I'm not trying to cut through it. And then there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can either put pressure here and get the group to bend the spine up. If we listen carefully, you hear it starting to go. Or grab one leg, grab the other side of the rib cage and twist it off. And that's how easy it is to separate a spinal column. You ready?
I am ready.
You've got separation lines in the haunches, sharp knife, literally start splitting it. The pelvis sits where it sits, and all you're doing is taking a knife in and I'm starting to separate it out. Once I've made those cuts on the back, 3 simple cuts, I'll flip it. So where I can see the tension, I'm going to take a sharp knife and I'm going to cut either side up where this line joins. You'll see the ball, so where this line joins or would join, cut in. You can't really miss it if you follow that line up. And then just a good solid push down. Does a lot of the work for you. And then there's a tendon inside. If you just nick that with the tip of your knife on both sides, it'll go super floppy. It's amazing how much tension those tendons put into stuff. And then once you've done that, just continue to cut away. On both sides. If you can't cut into it, it's bone, so don't worry about it. And then don't rush this bit, and tell your groups not to rush this bit. All I'm doing is I'm separating out meat from pelvis. Get your thumbs in. So straight cut down and through, thumbs in to separate the meat. The more you use your thumbs, the more meat you'll take away with the haunch and not leave on the pelvis. Move it around if you need to. Gentle push cuts with a sharp shaft knife. And eventually, and ever so stylishly, the whole pelvis will come away. Best doggy treat, the pelvis. They'll gnaw at it for hours.